Hey everyone, so I want to start this video off by wishing a happy International Women's Day to all my strong, beautiful women out there in the world. Today I actually went to a Wellness of Women Expo with my cousin Ebony here in the Cayman Islands, and we had a really good time, but it was something specific that stuck out to me. It was a presentation called Restructuring Your Thoughts, and I really wanted to do a video to share this with you because I thought, restructuring your thoughts, I thought anyway. It just really stood out to me and I wanted to pass that information along. I'm going to be reading from notes, so don't mind me looking away from the camera. But restructuring your thoughts, first of all, there's different types of situations. There's situations that are controllable and there are situations that you have to adjust to. So you might look at someone in a similar situation to one that you may be facing and you think, well, that person deals with things better than I do. Maybe they're just better at dealing with tragedies or whatever the situation may be. Or the person handles it better than you do. And I get that a lot. I've been told, you know, with my situation dealing with breast cancer, I've been told on multiple occasions, like, I don't know how you do it. If it was me, I wouldn't be able to. Or I've met other breast cancer fighters, survivors that think, well, you look at it from a different view and you're just so much better with dealing with the whole ordeal. Restructuring your thoughts has to do with psychology. It's the cognitive triangle, meaning your thoughts fuel your feelings, which in turn determines your behavior towards the whole situation, and then all of that has to do with the outcome. So thoughts, feelings, behavior, outcome. So he started out by defining what a thought is, and that is a judgment, opinion, or belief. So thoughts are opinions. And what is an opinion? An opinion is a belief or judgment that rests on grounds insufficient to produce complete certainty. So in other words, an opinion isn't based on facts or knowledge. It's exactly what it says, an opinion. Then he went on to say that a lot of people have the fill-in-the-blank mentality. So basically, when you don't know for sure, you tend to make assumptions, which are your opinion of the situation. And it's not always good to have a fill-in-the-blank mentality because you might look at a situation and you don't know what exactly is going on. And the whole idea of restructuring your thoughts is to challenge the way that you think, and that will in turn control the outcome of the situation. He gave us two different scenarios. Second scenario was you are a new mother and your mother-in-law keeps giving you unwanted advice on how to take care of or raise your child, and you're getting really frustrated. You don't necessarily want her advice, she's just giving it to you. So your thoughts about it might be, well, she needs to mind her own business, I don't need her help, or she needs to leave me alone, I can raise my child by myself. And you'll feel annoyed and frustrated and like she's undermining you, like you can't do it yourself. And your behavior towards, because you're thinking like that, your behavior might be to lose your temper or with her. And the outcome of that would be tension between you and your mother-in-law, as well as tension between you and your husband, and possibly ruin your relationship with your mother-in-law, so then you don't get along. Instead of looking at it from that perspective, take a step back and look at it in a different way. Assume that she's just trying to help, you know, she wants to be a good grandmother and she has experience, so she just wants to offer you what she knows. That would make you feel less frustrated than if you were angry with her, like you don't need her help, if you're thinking about it in that way. And you might be more understanding and compassionate towards her wanting to help, which would make you behave differently. So you would sit down, talk with her, maybe set some middle ground, some limits as to how far you want her help to go. And you never know, the outcome of that might be you get a closer bond, or she backs off a little bit because she understands you need to learn for yourself, trial and error type thing. The whole thing just goes to show how when you challenge your thoughts, it changes the way you view a situation. Don't just jump out there and make assumptions. Like if you think something, step back and be like, am I just assuming this? Is it based off actual facts, or is it just my opinion? And can it be looked at in a different way? The whole thing reminded me of a quote that I really like, and it goes, we don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. And that fit right into what he was trying to explain when he said that, you know, sometimes we allow our thoughts and feelings to skew the actual facts of a situation in order to defend our opinion. So sometimes we don't necessarily have all the facts, and we could be wrong because we're making assumptions, but we're allowing those thoughts and those feelings to guide our view on the... That's pretty much it. So the bottom line is challenge your thoughts. The next time you want to cuss somebody out, or you want to punch a wall, guys, just take a step back and try to look at the situation from a different perspective. Look at it from a more positive light. Just think before you react. Challenge what you're thinking and then react. And that might differentiate the outcome of the entire situation. Get it? Got it? Good. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to share that because I thought it really hit home for me. There's a lot of situations I look back on now and think, well, maybe if I had just reacted, if I thought about it in a different way, my feelings towards it would have changed and I would have reacted differently and the outcome would have been different. I mean, I don't like to dwell on the past, but that's the facts. I made a lot of assumptions, and those assumptions were not based on facts. They were based on my opinion, and the outcome was not pretty. Alright, toodles, and happy International Women's Day again.